Morning everyone. Okay, so, well actually, hello, welcome back to the channel. I nearly forgot my manners, but also good morning, happy Christmas. Hope you've had a good one and you're keeping well. Anyway, so today's the day, as promised. I'm going to go through the my car cleaning process with the Forester. Not exactly what I believe is the greatest car cleaning method, but it's what I use and what I stick with. Okay, right, so I'm just going to swing this around. So, first of all, Foz is absolutely rancid, as you can see. I've done quite a lot of miles in the last couple of weeks. It's not looking very happy at all. So, I'm not going to record every single bit because it would be boring as anything, and I don't want to watch it. But I will go through the bits and bobs that I use, what works, what doesn't work. So, got my gear ready. So normally I start with a snow foam, but I've run out. So we've got Auto Glim Polar Wash in there just to give it a rinse to get some of the crap off. Anyway, meant to say first, obviously, wheels. So I either use built amber or autosmart Red 7. And then separate bucket for the cleaning products, and I have a little dash of that in that liquid to clean the wheels. And I use stiff brush for the insides, soft brush for the outsides, and sponge for any finer details. Okay, so once I've done a rinse with covered it with, done the wheels, covered it with foam, and then rinsed that off once it's dwelled for a bit, I then use obviously 2 bucket method, and I use good old Chemical Guys wash and gloss, which I like, and I have a bucket with suds and a bucket to rinse, obviously a clean sponge. And once done and rinsed, I like to use this. So you apply this, I'll go through this at the end, but once it's all clean and ready to rock and roll, I like to use this. Helps with the drying process, gives it a nice, encourages like hydrophobicity, I believe. It's very good. I use autosmart finish for the dash, not too shiny, smells nice. Meguairs endurance tyre gel for the tyres. Bit of Chemical Guys for any fine detail. Auto Glim fast glass for the glass. And that is about it. What I will say is that I had applied Meguairs ceramic coat, not the actual ceramic where you do it inside and you have to let it cure for 24 hours or 48 hours. I used one that you can apply with a sponge. I can't find the bottle at the moment, but I'll put it in the links in the description. But it's very, very good. I put it on last November and it's lasted a year. So I'll start getting the wheels done. Just get them going. I'm going to use Red 7 today, just because I went through my products in the shed and discovered I have loads of Red 7. So I'd like to get a good covering of this. Anything that's looking hard to get to, just so it can sit and dwell for a bit. So that might seem a lot, but like I say, it's been I've probably done between 500 and 1,000 miles since my last clean, and we had that 1 week of solid horrible frost where, believe it or not, underneath the car remained quite shiny, but then obviously you've got all the horrible salt, etc, etc. scrub every time. I generally just leave this on for 15 minutes. If I wasn't making a video, I would have, you know, I'd leave this to dwell, and then I'll be going in doing getting the buckets of suds and everything else really. But because I'm doing a video, it's all happening at the same time. Crikey, my coilover shocks are no longer, they're either no longer there, oh no, they're just no longer red. They're black. Expectedly. Anyway, it's my birthday in a week. I'm an unfortunate one that has a early Christmas birthday, but I'm going to the dark side. I've always done everything very manually, hose, etc, etc, but Mrs is treating me to a pressure washer, which I'm quite excited about actually. Anyway, that wasn't very sped up, was it? Sorry about that. Anyway, I meant to say, I use one of these for putting the snow foam on. It's just double handy. You compress it by pumping the handle on the top, and it gives you a nice spray. So I don't know how foamy it's going to be. Like I say, not going to do the whole car and record it. This gives you a good idea of where I always like to begin. And this can just dwell on the car for a bit, whilst I get to work on the wheels. So it's like I say, it's not mega foamy today because I've run out of the chemical guys foam that I like to use, and I could have sworn I had some auto glim left over, but I couldn't find it. But that is adequate because it's got a ceramic coat. Once that's dwelled and then I rinse it off, the car will be almost clean, and I'll show you that in a minute when I get to work on the wheels, give them a rinse. Right, so there's a couple of things I meant to add. A bit out of breath because I've been pumping that, so I've used half of what I mixed up and it's gone on like that. I haven't done the wheel yet. What I meant to say was that, two things. One was I always mix up double of the foam that I require, and I probably use the same amount or half up underneath the car so that it gets some of the road foam off. The other thing I was going to mention was a bit about the IK foamer. As I say, because I've always done things manually, I don't have a pressure washer. I fancied the idea of a IK foamer because of its portability. You're not tethered to the hose. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't do a bad job. Except, what I will say is, it's very manual. It takes a lot of pumping. So if you fill it to the max, you're probably looking at 4 times you'll have to pump it up, which isn't terrible. Keeps you warm when it's a cold day. And as I say, I like to go up in the arches, make sure the wheels stay wet because they recommend you don't let Red 7 dry. So I try and keep that nice and wet all the time. It's not a problem in the winter, but in the summer it can be. Yeah, hopefully that's I didn't mean to do a review of the IK foamer, but you know, that gives you a reasonable idea of its flow. When it's when you put snow foam in, it's better. As I say, this is just auto glim polar wash. It's alright. It's doing its job. Right, let me get the rest of this on. See you after I've done the wheels.
Okay, so wheels done, 95% clean. So we'll see, as I was saying, how clean it comes up with no, I haven't washed it yet, it's just had foam on it, and that's it. So the paint comes up alright really, for an after car of this age. I mean, I'm not going to say it's pristine, but if you're in a hurry, this will probably just about do you. And you can see it kind of almost dry. It still feeds quite well. So it's quite good really, considering it's covered in 2 weeks worth of grime. Excuse my sketchy hose. Dogs keep chewing it. Right, that little dot's not helping, is it? Let's rearrange. Okay, we're not going to see the whole of this because it's again boring, but give you an idea of, you know, I think really for me how important it is to get the ceramic on. It's only like a pseudo ceramic, like I say, not the full deal. I haven't paid someone 500 quid to put it on or cured it indoors myself. It's just like a pseudo ceramic. As I say, I'll put the link in the description. But you can see, you know, that's almost there. But I will do a 2 bucket wash once I've rinsed her as per normal. As I said at the start of the video, always like to go over and give it a nice gentle hand clean. But yeah, not bad at all, eh? Right, let me just get it all finished and then I'll record the final bit. So this is where we're at. Just post. You could call it pre-wash, I suppose. So, like I say, not looking too bad. You could say, you know, for a winter wash, that might just about do. But like I say, I'm going to go around and get a good hand wash just to get some bits that have started to stick. So we'll get them in a minute. Certainly not going to make a video of the 2 bucket hand wash, but you get the idea. 2 buckets. One with warm suds, one with clean water to rinse the sponge off with, so I don't get any grit. And of course there's grit guards in the bottom of the bucket. See you soon. Just for reference, the chemical guys washing gloss, very good after the ceramic coat. It's very, very very gentle, probably the most slippery, glossy feeling wash and wax I've ever used. And what a lot of people said to me after I put on the pseudo, I remember the name actually, that the ceramic coat, it's just like a ceramic wax. What a lot of people said is, what you want to do is be really careful not to remove that coat when you're cleaning it, so you don't want to use anything too harsh. And the other thing I was going to say was that I probably spend 10 minutes on this bit, whereas before I would spend half an hour doing this part. But since putting the ceramic on, there's no need. A lot of it's the prep, the foam, etc, etc, but it genuinely doesn't require a lot of work. And just in case no one knows, rinse in there, fresh water, suck up the suds, pop her on. Do not drop it on the floor. I'm trying to use the GoPro. See you soon. Right, that's a 2 bucket wash done, and I'm going to do a quick demonstration of this, which I'm obsessed with. So I quickly googled the meguairs product. It's meguairs hybrid ceramic wax. I put that on in November 2021, and since then all I've ever done with the car is Chemical Guys suds, Chemical Guys snow foam, and then rinse, Chemical Guys wash and gloss and rinse. Then once it's completely rinsed, I apply this, which I'll try and do one panel and film it so you can see how incredible it is. So we'll start with this panel here. You can see bubbles dwelling. Okay, so we'll give it a rinse, and it's pretty shiny. And then literally a few sprays, mix it in with a hose, and enjoy the beading. And it just gives it a boost, really. Hopefully you can see that. Amazing. Really good. Really good. If I spray both panels, almost dry, still dwelling. So as I go around the car, it'll get better and better and better. Anyway, I'll put the GoPro down while I finish that, and then I'll show you the last bit. So that's it, all the panels. So just in case I didn't go through that clearly enough, with the gyeon wet coat, you generally rinse the panel and then move the hose to another panel, spray the wet coat on the panel you've just rinsed, and then mix it all in with the hose, ensuring that any overlap on the other panels is off. If it dwells or dries, it gets sticky, and then just work round. Back door, front door, wing, windscreen, bonnet, etc, etc. And I didn't record the whole lot because bloody camera work. Trying to hold the GoPro and apply the product and hose properly. But all the panels are done. Make sure, I like to be doubly sure inside the arches, mud flaps, brake calipers, everything is underneath, all rinsed as much as possible, as much as you'd expect for a winter maintenance wash, and then on to drying. And I just use I think it's either something like an aqua cloth, might be a built camber one this time, I can't remember. But also I use the Chemical Guys Woolly Mammoth, which is probably one of the best drying products I've ever used. It's like a massive bath towel, fabulous. I'll give you a quick demo of that in a second. See you in a moment. Right, let's get this on the tripod. So as I say, I use this Woolly Mammoth towel. That's a Chemical Guys product. Stunning. Use that in the mode. But I generally like to do a quick once over. That's it. Synthetic chamois. Just to whiz off the additional residue, and the reason for that is because the Woolly Mammoth does such a good job. You only need to whip off the top residue with a chamois or one of those sliding paddings, you know, like a little squeegee. They're quite good. I use that sometimes, but today it's going to nip round, get off the majority of the top water, and then it's just going to be Woolly Mammoth, which I will show because it's so impressive. generally I'll start on the roof. Neighbours must think I'm crazy, but you can pop the woolly mammoth up, pull it across like a bath towel, like so, and it's not a million miles away from being dry. And I generally drape it down the side and work round like that. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. And that is about it. Obviously, door shuts get done, and I've got there's some bits I'll do at the end. Tyre gel, polish the exhaust. I'd like to get a bit of dressing on the backs of the mud flaps, and also I always put silicone cleaner on the rubbers, door rubbers. But yeah, for a fairly sprightly winter maintenance wash using the products I've mentioned, that's how she comes up. Not bad at all for an old girl, but like I say, you'll probably get hoovered. I don't do the glass separately normally, but I'll definitely be putting that on. Meguairs Endurance tyre finish. I'll definitely be using a bit of the autosmart finish for the plastics. It'll be hoovered because the inside's all a bit horrible, but that's where we're at. Starting to get a bit moist already, like in the air, so some areas dried a bit streaky. That's not bad, not bad. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Oh, mustn't forget, massive shout out to Drummer and Pringle, fellow Subaru owner, subscriber to the channel, regular contributor, seems an all-round nice guy. Anyway, happy Christmas, hope you've had a good Christmas, and wish you a merry, happy new year. Drummer and Pringle, and all my subscribers, followers, anyone watching. Depending on how the day goes, if I get the rest of it done, I might do a quick bit inside. I'm going to go and have some lunch now. So that's taking the best part of the morning. Alright, cheers everyone, take care. Oh, I'll put links to all the products in the description. Alright, cheers everyone, bye bye. Well, that's the extent of my winter maintenance wash regime. I will put a picture in the description just to explain about when I first did the Meguairs hydro ceramic wax. I did the fallout, tar removal, decontamination of all the paint, and I did a clay bath, and then a glaze wax to fill in any imperfections in the paint, and then a carnauba wax, and then I did the winter sealant. So basically built up layers to enhance the paint, protect the paint, and then after that, which took a whole day, I put on the hybrid ceramic wax, and as I say, it's been 13 months now that that's been on the car, and ever since then all I've ever done is maintenance washes like I've shown this morning. There's a strip that I missed there, bummer. Anyway, for a winter wash, that's pretty good. So now I don't bother with a paint correction or decontamination or clay bath. I just try and keep on top of it with a decent washing routine, and it stays alright. Had a quick whiz round with the hoover, and everything's looking alright. Autosmart finish on the doors. Does nothing to improve the appearance whatsoever, but it does smell nice and keeps everything clean. The back's alright, didn't need much. Always keep everything covered up. It's a Forester at the end of the day, so it looks a bit agriculturally. We can talk about these another day, but my daughter bought these for Christmas.
Oh, so good. Been wanting to do all the heat events and little tiny details for ages, so I'll put a link to those in the description. They're from Amazon. Oh, amazing, really good. I cut some corners with the exhaust. I didn't do it. You just got to wipe and that's it. I did dress the mud flaps though. They always look good. Wheels are looking okay. Bit of meguairs on there. And I believe that is everything. Anyway, hope that was of help. Hope you found it enjoyable and useful. Like I say, I'll put links for everything in the description. I'll put a little flow chart as well. You can just look at for 5 or 10 seconds at the end, which gives you a... It's not mine, I didn't draw it, but it's something that I found on Google Images that was particularly interesting about the car valeting flow chart, which I've always kind of lived by. And as I say, I'll put links to everything in the description. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye for now.